Air today, a contest from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Coming to the plate now, number 4. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Hit in the air to right field. McHenry moves over. 2 down. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200.
Striding into the box, number 2. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. In the air out toward right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rangers lead it 3-0. Standing in, Randall McHenry. He went deep last night twice.
Randall McHenry.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. And now a pitch on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. None left for Seattle.
I'll put this on. Let that shit warm up. I need it.
Digging in, number 8. He's been hitting well in the series. 4 RBIs on 5 hits.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. So that was the 3rd home run for these. Ready to take his hacks again, number 46, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, McHenry. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. Ready once again, number 46. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McHenry moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Guzman.
2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McHenry is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready now, Randall McHenry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 43 on the year for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping up now, Randall McHenry, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Shin on third, Kent on second, Smith at first with no outs. Here it comes, 0-2. In under the hands with the fastball, it's 1-2. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, man, it's really been a surprise because this guy's been a top of the rotation guy throughout his career, and he's just having a rough go of it this season, and I'm sure they're trying everything. Is he tipping his pitches? Is he maneuvering and working from different sides of the mound? He just doesn't seem like he looks comfortable on the mound, and he needs to turn this around and turn it around quick before this turns into a year-long slump.
Number 8 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Waved on home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there.
Coming to the plate now, Randall McHenry. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. To short, hit hard. He's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. At the plate, Rich. Cora, he's 1 for 4 for the game.
The catcher, Rick Cora.
The 1-2. In the air to straightaway right. McHenry is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, Randall McHenry.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randall McHenry.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The final line score for our
and this one concludes at a 10-7.
A representative calls with big news for his client.
Back in Milwaukee.
He doesn't get the reaction he was hoping for. A happy manager welcomes a prize acquisition to the club. He does his best to convey his delight in the development. And with that, this all-star will now take the field for the first time with his new team, to their fans' delight.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Today, the third. Digging in now for San Diego, number 9. And check out the recent numbers. Really providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McHenry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall McHenry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
McHenry.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 44 on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
McHenry is there, 2 down. Digging in now for the Brewers, McHenry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster.
That's what I call a head of good guns. Just waking up in the morning. Just waking the fuck up for a minute. Yeah, I wish it was. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, yeah. It's lovely. Do it one more bit to go, but they won't.
In that department. Here's the 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now at the plate, Steve Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. McHenry over at second. Munoz on at first with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Number 25.
Digging in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Munoz. And the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, McHenry. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Schweiger. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now in the box, Chero Munoz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit on the ground down for short. Rogers scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead this one 3-0.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber.
Skied into straightaway right. McHenry has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have faced Randall McHenry will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Schweiger is after it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Dilson Herrera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Heading out towards shallow right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-3 contest. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks. Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs.
Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Number 61, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Randall McHenry. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Barehanded, got him. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, they could really use some more production from that guy hitting 8th. He really struggled last month. Less than 10 hits over that span. That's definitely not good, and that's something he really needs to improve on in this new month.
Now at the plate, Randall McHenry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Riding in once again, Aristides Aquino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. McHenry sprinting after it, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And he's in safely at third, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. Stepping in, Randall McHenry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This one's down to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Jairo Munoz, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Jairo Munoz.
Hot straight up for Mundo onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Steve Rodriguez. And there are runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
McHenry at third, Munoz at second with 2 gone. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ground ball right side. Bermundo in the hole. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Run on 3 hits. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, McHenry. And that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Into the box now, Randall McHenry. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Randall McHenry. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pitch outside, the throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. We are under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park. Now at the plate, Randall McHenry. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series. Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively.
The pitcher, Albert Gonzalez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, McHenry, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate, Randall McHenry. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. McHenry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping up to the plate, Jairo Munoz. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Jairo Munoz.
2-1, here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that,
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward.
Standing in, Randall McHenry. He singled his last time up.
McHenry.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randall McHenry.
The right fielder, Randall McHenry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Schufo finds it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randall McHenry. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Diaz is under it. 2 gone. Everything was free to do. A really well-played ball game in this one. And the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance. So he's our top player of the game in this one. Saturday night. Now to the plate, Randall McHenry. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot down the line in right. 45 home runs now on the campaign. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all. And that's...
So stepping in, Randall McHenry. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. McHenry, playing here in his age 26 season, is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here now is Jake Bowers.
The first baseman, number 10, Jake Bowers.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what...
So striding forward now, Randall McHenry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will find the heart of Triples Alley out near the 421 sign. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That's why you have to put a team away any way you can. They've got 2 outs, almost out of the inning, and with 1 swing of the bat and some speedy base running, the game-tying run scores, and the go-ahead run is now standing at third.
Ready for another shot now. Fernando Tatis Jr. Runner in scoring position with Sujan. Here's the 1-2 to first. Bowers fields it cleanly, and Bowers will take this one to the bag himself in the side. Here's Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, Miguel Sano.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly up into the arcade and out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Randall McHenry. He's got a homer and a triple to this point of the game. Pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as decided. So in now for San Francisco, Jeff Bermundo, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Lifted in the air to right field. McHenry on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand them. Stepping into the box, Randall McHenry. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Lays off 2-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. To second for one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
The final score in this ball game. San Francisco posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done.
First for the victorious Fighting Phil.
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball. At the plate, Randall McHenry. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
McHenry.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Danny, Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question, this team is on a roll offensively, defensively, from the pitching standpoint. If they can steal this one again and continue this winning streak, it'd be special.
Boy, Dero, this team's playing some really good baseball right now. When you get on a roll, you like to continue that roll, and if they could pull off this one and keep that streak going, they'd feel awfully good about themselves.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't.
go in. Wait a minute.